Hello, welcome to another very quick video from Avenue X on a new outfit. This is a 1280 that has just got released on CN, and it's a Song Dynasty tea themed one called Dian Chun O, which I did get for my character. This would be the set, and Dian is pointing or dabbing or tapping on something, and that's Dian Cha. Tapping on the tea is the word for the particular style of tea making in Song Dynasty that today mostly is still used in Japan. So all the matcha, the beating of the tea until it's foamy, is the Song Dynasty thing for tea, and therefore this is that sort of tea themed one. And this is a very rare short sleeve in the game. Also, I have weapon on, so I'll take the weapon off. That's the full set. The boy version looks like this. Some people may think it's really interesting because we rarely have this type of based on historical costume thing, which is a very classic Song Dynasty hat and overall pretty standard Song Dynasty clothing, although it has way too much detail and decoration than what actually happens in real life. Let's look at the set. The hair, upper body, lower body, the crown. You have a crown hat thing. I think it's considered as a hat. And then a teapot. Adorable. I wish I could actually color the teapot. It's a little bit too dark in my opinion. But let's first look at the hair. Just look at the hair. Put the hair ornament on. Very well done. This bit is not very Song, but this pearl thing is extremely standard Song Dynasty thing. Immediately recognizable. And it's very pretty. There's a lot of gold on her. I feel this hair is actually a replacement of the Jinling Quan, which is the NPC's one we already have on Global. That one that has very long like trail of the dress. I feel this is very similar. If you don't want that one, this one is half price. So it could be a good reason for you to get it. Now let's take off the dress just to look at the pants. Necklace, that actually comes with the clothes, you can't take it off. Very Chinese. Short sleeve actually is a normal thing in summer during Song Dynasty because back then it was actually hot. At that time, China was like hotter than now, I believe. It's just the cycle of the earth. Therefore, people actually have very thin clothes compared to now. Ancient China actually had elephant roaming in the Middle Kingdom, which is no longer possible for today's climate in the world. That gives you an idea about actually things are a lot hotter in ancient time than now. So that is the full set. It has a lot of very delicate, silky, thin, lovely decoration. I feel for 1280, it's actually really worth it. Finally is the teapot that can be also shifted in size and then moved around. And this one can also be colored in a lot of ways. So that is the girl version. I do have a color dye that I got inspired by what I see on internet and then did it my own version. I think it looks very different and very cool. I will dye it in this color, take the teapot off, change the hair. So the crown will be gone too. I'll go for the jade pool hair. You can either go with the color one, right? But if, you know, just to make it look more normal, you can go with this one. Take the hair ornament off and then put this on. This comes with one of the, you know, the accumulated Celestial Echo Draw, this crown. Now you get it. Greek goddess. You can actually cast Greek goddess in this game. Incredible. And then obviously I need to change the pants because the pants look like they're wrong. I would go with this one, 花月天真. So that actually comes with this set, which is also a 2580. I got it for free because that's on the annual pick one for free deal. So all in all, extremely, like, look at that shoes, right? And then the dress and that color. You can walk into ancient Greece and not looking too weird just with this set. Look at that. Didn't expect, right? But it does work out really great. 点春欧 on boy. Overall, it looks like that. I would just click a couple of different lighting conditions. And then hair, upper body, lower body, hat, and then the teapot. So let's take the hat off. Then you can see the hair better. It's a very generic male hair. Not much you can say about it. And then it adds a jade crown. So that would be under the hat. Putting the hat back on. Now, this hat historically does exist in Song Dynasty, but it would not have all the golden decoration. It would be in black. So this is the game version. Because they feel you spend money, you have to get more detail, which I don't necessarily agree, but hey. You see how the model actually goes through the hat, even without any adjustment? So this hat can be smaller, but then, you know, for this hair, it would not work. It could be bigger, which would be ridiculous. Anyway, that's for the hat. Teapot is the same. We'll just take a quick look. And you can move it around and you can make it bigger and smaller. That would be the lower body, white pants, white shoes, very simple. Nothing really to say about it. And you can definitely also color it separately. Way too much detail. So historically, this kind of cutting and shape is right, but it will not have all the crazy beads and prints and embroidery and all those over the top things for guys. It just isn't the thing that actually goes with Song Dynasty. So that is 点春欧 for the guys, and let me just switch to a different face so that you get an idea about what it might look like on a, for example, warmer skin tone of this guy, or bring him out That's it. Thank you for watching Avenue X, this quick video on the new 1280 skin from CN Server, the Song Dynasty tea making set. Hope you're having a good day. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy gaming.